Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Meet the Dreamers. Today I have Sipho with me, who is a self-employed fitness coach. I came across him on Facebook and I was absolutely blown away by his story. So he's just going to talk a little bit about himself, a bit of his background and how he got to doing this and what has kept him motivated basically. So hello, thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
Perfect.
So I was abandoned by my mom at the hospital, Johannesburg, in Nelspruit. And then I fell to an orphan's children's home for kids. And that was my life there. And then I was taken away from that orphan. And I was taken by my financial family in Cape Town. So they came here and took me and then brought me into Cape Town. And so I made a decision when I was grade 5 that I don't want to stay with them. So I moved in a township. So I stayed in a township at Nyanga, and then I moved to the suburb side, and I moved to Girls and Boys Town. It's kind of like an NGO for orphan for boys. So and then I stayed all my life there. So I was more happy being by myself.
So I wanted to ask you your whole background. It is really heartbreaking, to be perfectly honest. Like, it really is quite a hectic one. But why fitness in particular? What, out of all the things you could have chosen for self-employment, why did you choose fitness?
So I think so when I was a kid, I think like I had so much anxiety, anger, and stuff like that. So I use sport as kind of like my
outlet,
like to take everything that keeps me so stressed out about my life, my background. Just take it out, like work hard, train hard. As a kid, I loved sport, and then I studied it, and I didn't complain of like not going to practice, and that's what I've noticed about myself. I never complained to go to practice because I love it. It's just the pure.
You took your passion and you made it into something.
Yeah.
You were really motivated to do it.
And then that was the driven thing. And what happened is I moved this side to Kalpe, and then there's one lady, she told me, why can't you just do a fitness, what do you call this, a fitness thing in the community?
Fitness classes,
yeah. Fitness classes. And then I was like, what? That's so cool. And I always wanted to do
Amazing
that.
idea.
And I think it was a good thing because of this COVID-19, like I was expecting to go overseas to go play rugby, but then things didn't happen. So it kind of like readjusted me, like as a person. What are you thinking for your future terms? And instead of rugby, what if rugby was not there? What would you consider then?
It took one person to kind of notice you, motivate you, and say, why don't you try this?
I think
just takes that little bit of
it's kind of like
motivation.
The people that I stayed with also in the shelter, they were like, dude, do a fitness instructor. And people were supporting me. Do it. You already training. I mean, why don't you just help other people to better themselves also in their health and being in a good shape and being happy.
So I came across you on Facebook. I saw an amazing flyer. It said Sipho Sunrise Sessions. I read your story. I got in contact with you. Did you have someone help you, mentor you, or get you to like help make that flyer for you and then put word of mouth out there on social media?
Yeah. So I got some amazing people that helped me, to be honest, and they were helping me, and these are the people like Lauren, Sham, people around the community, I guess, like they were helping me to help with all the stuff and gathering, and I just needed to learn and like obviously steal an eye and how they operate things, how they market, so it helps me also as a person next time. I know what they're doing and how to sell a business, how to market yourself, and so I think like that's the whole thing. And then everything was just me, the program. I just had to bring the program, and also the people.
So they helped you get a leg up, but essentially you had what it takes. Like you had exactly what you need. You had the tools.
Yeah.
You just need a little bit of extra support.
Just support,
which is a perfect example of what Dream Exchange is about, which is the people helping people aspect. Exactly.
Yeah.
So one person noticed you, then a couple more, but you had the right ambition. You had the right ideas to put it into fruition, basically.
That's the whole idea, and I kind of love it because it helped me to grow. I grew so much, like in 3 months, really. I grew so much, Nicole, you wouldn't understand. As a person, I just felt like it was so important for me that exchanging things are so important. You don't just take, give too. And I felt like we, in the orphans' homes, we just take because we need support, because that's what only we used to. And I feel like exchanging and also giving back, it also feels much better for me. I feel more relieved on my fitness, so I feel like I'm giving my fitness and I'm giving my love and my pure into it. Like
You're giving and receiving at the same time for people, which is
that's what I
awesome
love.
stuff. And for yourself, I mean, you obviously have an amazing, like you've come really far for yourself. Where do you see yourself? Like, what is your big vision going forward?
Professionally, playing rugby professionally, like I want to see myself probably 5 years being in the top leagues, playing rugby, enjoying it.
Are there things that perhaps Dream Exchange can help you with as a platform, or potentially other people can give you support if you need equipment, if you need more marketing? What would you actually need to get potentially better Sipho Sunrise sessions?
Yeah, I would need more like equipment, like kind of band resistance, and that would be helpful, like just to help me. I mean, I'm already working in nature,
Yeah.
and I feel like
This is your gym.
this is my gym, and it's just like, you know, band resistance, like those resistant bands, it can help them to use on stairs, how to work with bands on stairs, and I kind of like show them with that, and that will be helpful
To take it to the next level,
to the
basically.
next level.
So this is just putting it out there. It might be a big ask. I don't know if maybe we'll get something from it. If you have equipment in your garage somewhere, you are that you're not using anymore, maybe you've got other stuff, have a look around. Do you have resistance bands? Are you able to donate to Sipho? We're going to leave a lot of links to his social media and to Dream Exchange in particularly to find you and help you and just keep the momentum going, basically.